Question is, what have you learnt from your audience feedback? Now, as linked from the audience feedback, I spoke and I asked the people what kind of questions, what some sort of questions on what they liked, what they didn't like, and how it could have been improved, etc. And I found out, as you can see from the video I've linked with this, only a small amount of there wasn't too many people. There was 5 or 6 people, and it was quite a limited group, but they were all in my target audience, which I thought was all I needed really. And some spoke about that it should have been edited slightly better. Now I do agree on this, as it did need editing a little bit better, but the problem is I've only got so much time, and also it isn't just that I haven't got the best skills on Photoshop or Elements, so it's a bit, I can only do so much, but I feel I've done as best, not as best as I could, but definitely tried very hard at it, and I think it's come out quite good. But it is something to take on board. And also some parts need a little bit more time, and as I said before, that can be done. I'm going to try and change it a bit better. But they did like the pictures. They said the pictures were very good, and they were all done themselves, if anything. And I think that was good. So that's probably the best thing to do. And then not just that, it might just be as well not clear if it's an album, which could be another big problem, as well, that isn't good really. But one of the people said they didn't know it was an album, which isn't the best, but if it's in a music magazine, I guess you'd expect it to be a music magazine. But when you have a look at it, then you start to learn what it is. And I think that's all it takes, because it isn't just something you're meant to buy from just looking at it. It's about the music as well. But they did like the style overall. They really liked how it was set out and that. What they did say as well, though, that social networks could have been put in a better place. Yeah, that could have been done, but at the same time, I only had so much space and I didn't want to cram it up really. And then also 3 out of 5 said they would buy it, which could be better, but at the same time, that's 60%. If overall 60% of people want to buy it, that's a lot of people willing to buy something. But it could have been better, and it does just need small changes. And then they liked, though, that I'd brought it towards the new generation with Amazon, iTunes logos and social networking. They really liked that, because that kind of brings it to the new generation. I think that's kind of what was needed, and I've learned from that that is a very good thing to have, because that is something which should really be done, because, well, it's the new way of people buying. But overall, I do think, from what I've learned from the audience, if I was to do it again, I could improve it in many areas, because it's needed to be done. But the music video as well, we know where that needs improving and where it doesn't, as that is a big problem as well, of course. But we've done our best with that, and that's come out quite good now, we feel. And it's just only slight minor improvements what we could really change if we refilmed, but the problem is we haven't got the time, and we couldn't get everyone back again together because of sort of what's happened, and it couldn't really happen again. But I feel we've done the best we can do with what we've got left, and I personally feel it's all gone very well. But they also said about the music video that it's quite good how the editing skills are quite good, and we all spread them out between us, and we're quite happy about that. But an area for improvement could be some of the shots were quite jolty. We could have changed that. We could have refilmed, like I said. We could have filmed things twice. But we didn't have much time on the day and the lighting was going. But that's something we can go over, and it's all of it. But yeah, I feel they liked the style across all of them as well. They liked that everything was spread over everything together, and they really liked that. So I'm hoping that is everything.